Good morning, everyone. Another topic I want to help you guys with. This will be for my entrepreneurs, my side hustlers, my gig workers, those who are self-employed. When it comes to submitting your documents to substantiate your deductions and your expenses. So the IRS, if they deny your deductions, your Schedule C, it is not that they don't agree that they believe that you are self-employed or that these expenses aren't legitimate. They are denying your sloppy record keeping or your lack of record keeping. A lot of you, a lot of what I've seen is that you guys will categorize your business expenses as either miscellaneous or you have no explanation for some of your expenses. So in order for your expenses to be considered and your deductions to be considered, they have to fall under the category of ordinary and necessary for your business. And there are times where you will have expenses that are not ordinary for your business, but they are necessary. And in those instances, what you would do is you show them that while it's not ordinary for your type of business, it was necessary, right? So a lot of what I've seen is that, you're submitting or you're trying to substantiate your expenses or your claim to take those deductions, and you send in a bunch of receipts. They're not labeled, they're not organized, and trust me when I tell you that no one is going to go through all of those receipts. We're going to look at all these receipts and think, oh, so they think that we are going to organize this for them. So your claims will be denied because you weren't organized in your record keeping. And now they really don't want you to send in any paper receipts. They want you to have them organized on, let's say, what's the I forget what people are using. I think QuickBooks. And in those instances, they will ask for your username and password, and will go into the account and look at what your deductions, what your incoming gross receipts were, what your expenses, your going out expenses were. So they are getting more craftier too with when they're asking for proof. All right. So a lot of your claims, again, is not that they don't believe that your business expenses are legitimate. It's just that, we're really lazy and sloppy in our record keeping. So I want you guys to keep that in mind when you are submitting or trying to substantiate your claim to take a loss. Everyone, you should be taking loss. Don't be afraid to take losses, okay? But just keep in mind that if you do it 3 years in a row, they will say, well, they're not making any money. They're always claiming a loss, which you have a right to, because every business, doesn't matter how well they do, take losses. They're going to say, well, this might be a hobby and not a business. But don't let them tell you that. They can't tell you that your business is a hobby, especially if you're doing it to make a profit. All right, so hopefully this helps someone, and I'll talk to you guys later.